exciting as all these accomplishments have been, the objective that they have been moving us toward is the most exciting of all, transitioning from enclosed to open mainnet. However, we can only reach this objective when all participants, the core team, community developers, and pioneers make their own respective efforts to prepare the network in its maturity and readiness for the open network period. In other words, if we want open network to come sooner, we have to work for it. Concretely, we need to achieve those two goals that I mentioned earlier, mass KYC followed by mainnet migration, and utility building. Now that all major essential infrastructure components for the KYC and ecosystem have been released, it's time for pioneers to join forces and build towards these two goals. There are three things you can do to contribute to the first goal of mass KYC and mainnet migration. First, pass KYC and migrate yourself if you haven't already. That means you submit your KYC application now and complete the mainnet checklist to migrate to mainnet. This checklist includes items such as creating and confirming your blockchain wallet where you can store your Pi. Second, you can become a KYC validator to enable others to KYC. The speed and throughput of a region's progress in KYC and migration depends on the abundant availability and responsible work of human validators in that region. So join forces to speed up the KYC and migration process in your region. And third, remind your friends to KYC as well. You can remind them in any way you want, really, including the new feature we are releasing that sends mobile notifications to your referral team and security circle. In summary, pioneers can help speed up the network KYC and migration process by getting themselves ready and by enabling and encouraging others to get ready for mainnet. For the second goal of utility building, there are a few things you can do. First, of course, develop Pi apps if you can. If you have software engineering skills and can develop a web-based app, build a Pi app yourself. If you don't and you have a strong product vision, find partners and developers on Brainstorm, chats, and in real life to start building a Pi app. There are already many resources for developers to build on Pi, and more will come as the ecosystem evolves. But you don't necessarily have to develop Pi apps yourself to help the ecosystem building. You can actually participate in the new Ecosystem Ambassador program if you have any contacts who can build apps or can convert existing web apps into Pi apps. You can also become a local business ambassador. Local businesses are an important component to the Pi ecosystem and will make great contributions to building substance and utilities for the network. And lastly, use and review Pi apps. Even if you cannot build or join the above efforts, you can contribute by using Pi apps yourself. This way, you help developers build more useful apps that ultimately will serve you, the pioneers. Well, thanks to all pioneers for another great year of Pi Network. Now, more than ever, we are depending on everyone in the Pi community to come together and celebrate towards our shared goals to get us closer to open mainnet. Let us see what we can build together.